Well, we're in the joint. How you doing, Ben? Well, Ben, has the match started already? In which chat? Oh, okay, got it. Let's see. Okay, got it. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're in the first game, and Jonah is the whites, and Ed. And the cube's already been turned, and white's in pretty bad shape. Yeah, wow. Well, too bad I missed the action for the. Here we need to break the bar point 3 times and play 6 to 5, right? Well, he made a weird play with the ace, but maybe that's some reason for that I don't see. So now you have to leave double 4, I guess. Oh my God. What a. Oh, wait. Oh, white's not on the bar anymore. I see. Oh, all right. Oh, look at this. Jonah might get off here. Yeah, that's way more than he could hope for. All aces are bad here, but he didn't roll one. Yay. So Ed has been killing everyone, Rory told me. It's a good shot, making the 21 point. Oh, yeah. Do your thing. Oh yeah, it is amazing. I mean, in over the board play, you get like these unaccountable lapses that go on for you know interminable time. But these guys are flying along, yeah. And I've seen that in other matches I've commentated on. This is a little bit of an early double, I think. Yeah, yeah. If he made the 5 point, Ed would still have a take. So there's oh, that's a terrible pass. Yeah, hit and split. Great shot for blue. Yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, but even this doesn't do very much. Yeah, yeah, I would have. Yeah, that, yeah. Wait, isn't Jonah blue? Yeah, the deuce was a little dubious, I think, making a 22 point, but I guess maybe it was right. Just he has to run out to the 18. That's right. And now make the 3 point. This is the yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you make the bar, I think. Yeah. Now blue's in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I would just come down with two checkers from the midpoint. It's too splitty. It splits you up and gives you no more chance to make the bar. Unfortunately, this my play got punished. Well, what else is new? This could be a double. Yeah, this is a double, but it's a pretty easy take. I think, I think so anyway. Um, even though you have three men behind a broken five prime, yeah, I wouldn't pass that. You can tell me if you got XP open whether that was
I did not get it. I got a text from somebody, fortunately, telling me that my audio was off. So, hi everyone, this is Ben Friesen. I'm the one that's been talking to the ghost.
we've been having a great conversation.
Yeah, yeah, I
Too
appreciate it.
bad. Too bad it sounded like you just heard me, my part of it.
Yeah, and I guess I had to turn you down. You sounded like you were talking into the microphone, like eating the microphone, I guess. So I guess you turned down now. So people, thank you. Let me know. I've got YouTube chat open as well. So if you have any comments, concerns, let me know, and I'll take care of it.
So nobody heard either of us.
Uh, it doesn't seem like it. No, they heard you. I guess. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't hear me. That's
As long
okay.
as they heard me.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna set this position up here, just so we can get some interesting data. But what do we
This
got?
is a
Five
very
four.
very
Wow.
messy here.
Yeah, I mean, are you just anchoring because you know you're going to get attacked, or are you still on the offensive plays
I
here?
think this is a good play. I might not have seen that play, but that's a good play.
Just try to slow down the chaos that's coming here.
You come in and what? Make another three and make the ace, I think. Not that. This is the 14 point. Run out.
Yeah, just run from the back. Just keep moving forward. You're up in the race. You don't really want to do anything else.
Yeah, correct. There's you can play 13 to 6, but it's pretty gross. You can play 13 to 7, 22 to 21. That's more interesting play, but probably not right. So you just got hit there. That's fine. 9 point.
Nice, yep. Make the 9, and now white just runs. Nothing you can
Yeah,
do.
just run from the 20 point. You can lose your race lead, but your race lead isn't really big enough with if you've got three guys back behind this little prime here. I wouldn't have done
Ooh,
this.
yeah, didn't like that one.
13 to 4, that was right. And yeah, now look, Jonna. I mean, yeah, Jonna has to run from the 20 point now. Yeah, he did. Okay, that's good. Maybe you break the 9 now. I think that's better than 13-2. Yeah. Now this should be 14 to 10 and 9 to 6, I think. For white. Yeah, that's what he did. And this is two checkers from the 6 point, right? Now, yeah, I like that play. All right, now we got some action, double fives. Even though he's this blue's a little ahead in the race now, so it's worth running. And now white should not make the 3 point, I think. Should just slot like that, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to stop the transcription. I'm just gonna enter positions here and there. It's there's just too much. They're just playing too fast.
Yeah, these guys are fast. I'm amazed how fast they play. I mean, they've got like tons of time to think about all this stuff, but
yeah, a minute per is a lot of time. People don't think that a minute per point is this much time because we play 2 minutes per point live, but it's just so much time. So what's going on here? So Ed is on roll. He's up 10% or so, but he has 3 points to clear.
Yeah, no double. No double is correct.
Especially redouble. You know, there's a chance it could be an initial, but it's never going to be a redouble.
Oh, I forgot that he had the cube. Oh, yeah.
Still, well, now it might be. He's only got the 10 point to clear now. But your opponent has pretty good board and decent timing. I think it's an easy take, so I'm not sure I'm sending that.
No, it was premature. It wasn't a good redouble, I don't think.
It worked out okay. He certainly would have preferred to roll larger, but he got that loose checker clear.
That was the wrong deuce. I'm sure that was the wrong deuce.
Yeah, you're probably going to leave yourself a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah, now he could have cleared the 10 point with a 6-4 if he played the correct deuce.
Yeah, don't leave that spare checker where you don't want it. Like, you want to clear that point, so don't leave it there. Yeah, absolutely. And now it's getting a little awkward. Jonah doesn't mind running with one checker here, although he didn't roll a big enough number. And now it's a pay now or pay later, and I think this is a clear pay later, right? We don't want to leave all these shots. It is the minimum shots, but your opponent has the perfect board, and you're way up in the race.
Yeah, usually when your opponent has the perfect board, you don't do it.
I'm going to put this in. Hopefully they don't play too fast. I think it's going to be close, but I could just be wrong. These are very tough for me and many people, as it turns out.
Yeah, it feels close. I think I would leave it.
Um, your opponent already has the cube. I guess it's a factor, but I'm not sure in my mind which way that's a factor. So let's find out. Is it a pay now or pay later? It is in fact a pay later. It is close, 0.04. Um, and I think it really has everything to do with the fact that we leave minimum shots, or we
I think that was a terrible play that White made there.
yeah, you can afford to run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. 262. So it's just going to be 6-0 Ed, it looks like. Barring some insane sequence here.
Yeah, it looks like it would be too insane. You'd have to have an investigation if
Right.
White won this one.
They'd be protesting in the streets.
Yeah, join the protests.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, just a little bit sloppy by both players, really. And if they'd taken more time, I think they would have, you know,
Yeah, they could
been
have.
more accurate.
Yep, absolutely. 4-3 here. It's an opening play that many beginners don't know, is that you're just supposed to put the checkers right in their face. Did not work out this time.
This is. Do you double when you're up 6-0?
Wow.
6-2?
I think I'm doubling Jonah because I really have a lot of respect for Jonah's game. I'm not sure technically if it's going to be right, but let's find out. While they continue playing, I'm going to put it in the cube here.
So this we have to hit on the 5-point and play 16-11, I would think.
Always hitting on the 5-point. It is in fact a big double. It's barely a take, and I guess that makes sense with two checkers escaped. The double hit.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. Well, now you have to come in and hit on the 5-point again.
Yep.
Oh, wow. A fan.
So, is it more important to make the 5, or is it more important to make the ace? And
it's more important to make the 5 because you have too many men back.
Yep, I was thinking the same. So now you make the 8.
Yeah, now you make the 8, but you could hit loose on the 3.
Oh, of course you can. Yeah, you got so many blots. I think you just have to hit loose, right?
Well, you have blots and he has blots, and look what happens if you do. This is just cover. Yeah, so pretty good result for both players, I guess. So
yeah.
Now we make the 18-point and play to the 9. Yeah. Oh, that's a good counter shot. 6-2. Just jump out. Hit again. Or maybe make the 4-point. Sometimes making the 4-point would be right there. I think it was. Now you make White gets to make the 4-point. White's almost equalized this game now. I think this is the 5-point for sure. Don't hit.
Yeah, it does seem pretty early. But actually, how's the timing looking? His timing's pretty suspect. So I'm tempted to just attack now and try to blitz. I guess that sounds counterintuitive now that I say it out loud.
Yeah, I mean it's not a timing situation really. Like it's still a middle game, and both parties can go forward.
Yeah, 5-5, 6 from White, and all of a sudden he's not playing a holding game at all.
Well, or he just hits a shot.
Yeah.
Or yeah. So
here, you just play
this
safe.
This looks like 11-4, the usual standard roll play.
the only other option, I suppose, is 9-3, 11-10. I don't know why this would be better or worse. Well, I wouldn't. If your opponent's going to roll 6-2, I certainly wouldn't make this play.
Oh, that's a good counter shot.
It worked out all right for him. Now,
hit in the outfield for sure.
Is there ever a way this is a cube at the score? No, can't be, right?
Where is the cube? Oh, white has the cube. Yeah. No. Make the bar. Make the 7 point. Yeah. Ouch. Well, 24-18 and hit on the deuce. That was a weird shot.
Whoa, huge ace deuce there.
This is a good shot for blue. Just play 18-13. Makes the 3 point.
I don't know if white would re-roll there. Oh, he has to come in, right? He can't come out. Yeah, there's no ace to play.
13-6. Make the deuce now, I guess.
Wow. Is there ever a switching play here? No. You're just making the deuce and hitting a shot later. 5-1. There were probably worse numbers, but this... I have to consider doubling this at the score. I know that prime versus prime is supposed to always be a take, but... Boy, this looks mighty juicy.
You can't double as white.
Yeah. What if that last checker was on the edge? You know, what if you had the 2 point made? Is that enough for you? Can I talk you into doubling that?
Maybe.
At the score, specifically. At the score.
Yeah. It probably.
I might be able to talk into that. I'm curious. Wow, he attacked. I don't think I like that strategy here.
I wouldn't have done it. But it worked perfectly.
It did. Look at that, and it's going to continue to work perfectly. Probably make the 14. Give yourself a chance to clear the 18. Or, no, 2 checkers up. You probably just play the 4 around and try to close them out.
Yeah, you are probably going to want to attack him again, even though it's not ultimately that great.
Yeah, interesting. 5-2.
And this is a difficult choice here, whether to come off the 18 now. But I think you don't.
He is 20 up in the race, so he does just want to bring this home. He definitely, the only thing he can't do here is play 14-13. You can't give double 2 for no reason.
Yeah, right.
Good,
but,
that works.
This is the problem. Blue's going to have to deal with white coming in, and if he had a bunch of builders in the zone, he might be able to make that deuce point naturally.
Right. White's still got plenty of game.
Yeah, and here's a shot right away.
Yep.
This is where you want to double.
Yeah, I mean, it sure would be tempting at the score, but you obviously have to hit. And then this is still a take, right? Double. Right, this is still a take, I think. I'm not sure this is a double, because you have to roll 6 so fast.
It's probably not, but in a shorter match, it probably would be. It's hard to say. This is a tough one. If you wait till you roll a 6 and your opponent doesn't, you're going to lose your market by a lot.
Right. Turns out it was not a double, and now this 2-1, it of course wouldn't be a double here either because it's worse. 4-1. Do you slot here? You can't, right? The only trouble is you kind of have to leave yourself bad 5s. Yeah, he did slot.
This is the problem with slotting too. If you roll boxes, you can't cover.
Oh wow! Oh, that's brutal. Rolls his best and gets hit.
So blue's on the ascendancy again. Now you break the 7 and play 5-3.
Give yourself 4 ways to make it. Don't worry about getting hit because it's more probable that you make the point by a long shot.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Could be wrong, actually. Now that I think of it, that I maybe wasn't looking carefully enough. It's
Well,
probably
let's
it
take
might
a
be
look.
too big to do that, but I don't
Your opponent's holding the cube. I don't know. Let's see. 7-4-5-3. You've got it. Clearing is close.
know. Okay. Great.
You win a little more, win a few more gammons, and yeah. So you can't worry too much about getting hit. You do lose more gammons. 2-2, 2-4, 2-5 all attack you, and lose. Yeah, I suspect. Ooh, this is not in the top plays though. Got to be a little bit more aggressive than that. It's gonna work out. It's gonna run out. Give 2-6 and 2-2 probably.
Yeah.
And now if he can roll the 6, he picks up that extra checker.
Yeah.
Double 6 is a double shot here. It's an interesting number, but 6-3 is not a double shot. They call those zero shots, I think.
They
Wow.
call those a joker.
Yeah, and so now do you just clear, hope to win the freak gammon?
Yeah, this is right. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent result for Ed here. Looked a
Yeah,
lot
it was
worse.
Could have been a lot worse. Yeah. But Jonah saved the gammon anyway. So now things are going to get even more lopsided.
Yeah.
Throws everything into the caboose, where we don't know what to do.
We've got 7 away, 13 away.
Well, you have that all the equities memorized there.
Oh yeah, it's something. I mean, rounding. It's got to be like, I don't know, 20. I have no idea. Match equity table. Let's see. 7 away, 13 away, 22.6%, according to the Neil Cazares match equity table.
That's interesting. Yeah. This is just come in on the 24, I think, and play either hit or play 13 to 8. I guess he didn't agree with me. And this is
Wow. Yeah, he had a plan and it worked out well. Let's see. Ooh, all right. It's not working as well. Instantly makes a 5 point. I would have 2. Tempting to split the back 4 checkers though. It's not clear which direction we're going anymore.
I guess we just play 13 to 8 here. Yeah. White makes the 4 point though. Oops.
Wow. Just run, I think.
Yeah.
And now I think I'm just playing 2 from the back, just trying to make something happen. There's nothing else to play, seems like.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I could see this not giving quite so many hitting numbers, but I was probably just making the big play.
Well, you're a big player.
Yeah. 4-3. Wow.
I played 14 and 21. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quickly gonna make the 5 point here. Oh, this is interesting. It looks like there's only one play, but maybe there's 2 plays.
There's only one play.
It's just 2s and 4s, gives you a 5 prime, makes the outside anchor.
Yeah.
Is this the one play you saw? This isn't the one play I saw.
No.
2-1.
I would've
Okay.
made those plays.
This is going to be a cube unless he hits. In fact, is this too good? Like, this never gets taken at the score, does it?
Not at this score, no.
I'm going to plug this one in, even though I suspect he'll make a decision before I get there. After the fact, we'll see the result here. So XG said, "Yep, just a clear double pass. You're not too good by a couple hundred, so that makes sense." So now we're 3-8, 12 away, 7 away.
how do you put those positions in so fast, Ben?
Practice. I have transcribed thousands and thousands of hours of backgammon. It's one of my biggest defenses against claims of cheating from the top players is if they've transcribed enough backgammon, then there just would never be a doubt. They could put in any position instantly, and you timing would never be an argument because they're just too fast. And people, they say, "Oh, he took too long for this play or that play," and I said, "Well, that's because he was actually thinking about it. If he wasn't thinking about it, if he was cheating, he would have made the play very quickly because
I can't imagine how you can do it that fast.
It just takes a lot of practice. I mean, when I transcribe live matches, I do it generally at 3 times speed now, and I built up to that. And so it just allows you to understand what positions you can play ahead. It teaches you how to recover quickly. When I get behind, I can usually find the quickest path to the 3 rolls later. And so it doesn't always work. Sometimes you have to fix stuff later, but it's fun.
So do you take a photo, or do you just sort of memorize the position?
I'm always ready to put it in, and so then in that case specifically, I had 3/4 of the position in before they made a decision, and then I just had to remember Jonah's home board, and I plugged that in.
But it's not like you have a photographic memory where you know exactly where every checker was.
No. I couldn't. If I had to do the whole position, I might have a 50-50 shot at getting it right. Yeah, definitely. I think I'd be playing blackjack or something at the casinos if I had that good of a memory. At least till they banned it.
That's a good talent that you have there. That's pretty unique.
Well, it's fun. It works well for this as long as they're not playing too fast. I can usually keep up, but this has just been, the pace has just been pretty incredible. I mean, they're 11 points in, and they've used a total of 7, 8 minutes of their clock time. It's just very good. Now, what about
Jonah's used almost no time?
Right, exactly. Jonah. Well, I'm actually not sure Jonah's had very many decisions. Admittedly, he's been on the bar a lot. So, what Jonah needs desperately here is to get some checkers out, because he does not have timing to play a back game unless he can get checkers from the back moving. So, Ed should make the 8, preventing those checkers on the 2-point from moving. And after that, I'm not really sure. Probably doesn't mind getting hit here. So, this might be it. I don't know.
I think that was right.
1-2's got to be a good... So Jonah's gambling that he can time this properly. I think that was a mistake. I think I had to play 24-20 here. I think I had to just give up on the ace point and hope to get a checker away, because every 6 is bad, right?
Jim Pasco would never agree with you.
I know, but sometimes you just gotta accept when you don't have the timing. And I think when you have the ace point made and no spare 6s to play, that's when you have to accept it. It's just bad. It's working out well. The double 3 is going to crash him a bit. Do you ever do anything funky here? I don't think so. I think you just bring him in and leave the checker on the 12. Clear the points you can.
Or you can keep the 4 prime and, he didn't do that.
This is probably fine. I don't
know. So now you just bomb out with with 1 checker probably, or you could bomb out and hit with both and try to get hit.
Yeah, the cube's not turned yet. I think I'm going to go that direction. I suspect Jim certainly would.
I know Jim would, yeah.
Yeah, just 2 out. Hope to get hit once or twice. The only trouble is you're giving up the 4-point, which is the 4-point not being made by Ed is going to create a lot of shots later.
Yeah, but those shots are too early.
True. Yeah.
If you have checkers on the 24 and 23, those shots are going to be too early.
I'm going to plug this in really quick. Not that XG is going to get it right very often, but it's worth just seeing what XG's first.
I think I would have actually played out with the 6 and slotted the 3-point. Maybe.
Yeah, let him attack. I can see that. So XG thinks that it wants to come out with both.
So hitting.
Yep. 4-3 works out okay here. I think you just hit and make the 5.
Yeah.
You don't mind trying to play this forward, but you also don't mind being hit. Oh, the rollout's changing it to Jonah's play, so, ooh. I don't think I'm making the 2-point. You really don't want the ace of the deuce. Maybe it's fine, though, because you're going to make it forward a lot. I don't know. Here, I'm definitely making the 20 and the 4. This has got to be the right idea. Maybe even make the 20 with another checker.
White's sort of caught in the switches here.
Yeah, he's got to be very careful. There are some nasty numbers for blue, though. 3-5. No. Yeah. No, 3-5 would have been okay. Do you hit here or do you come out?
Hit. You have to hit.
Okay. I can definitely see it.
Just come out. 5-2.
Should end up with some interesting decisions here. Hopefully. I hope that we don't get just a blowout roll that ends it. Let's see. 6-3 just always hits. The question is, where's the 6, right?
Yeah, you have to come out to the 15 point. You have to abandon the second one. You have pretty good winning chances if you do that defense now.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. It makes the right play. XG agreed with us wholeheartedly. 5-2 now.
This is a double hit, correct?
Yep.
Now blue plays it again.
Yep, and it looks like he's barring a double 1 or a double 2 here. He's in excellent shape to get it. Yeah, 4-2 probably just slots. No, maybe not.
No. But
he's kind of running out of time to make it, though.
No, you'll make it. You'll make it somehow.
Well, he's gonna have to slot now, right?
No.
Oh, of course. I didn't see this play. 4-3. Now he just makes it.
Yeah.
Still could be ugly with a 6-something here. That's the one. But no hit. Yeah, now Jonah's just hoping to get off the backgammon. Although he wins with shots here a lot still. I guess I shouldn't write him off yet. He does need to come in and make, get some checkers moving around the board. Yeah. Not coming in.
The ace point. Oops.
Oh, he got them both. This is how Jonah wins this game. I was ready to write him off. Yeah, I have no idea when to double this. I mean, I have an idea, but these are tough.
Wow, the cube is still in the center?
Yeah.
Jonah has to be doubling pretty soon.
Yeah, it seems clear to me that he wants to make sure that he wins 2 points here and not 1. But still playing, of course, way too fast to be putting any of this in. 2-1 for Jonah just comes around and gives him a direct 6 to hit, I think, and double 6 to make it, actually. That's interesting. I wonder if that was the right idea or not. Maybe he's trying to
think about doubling.
Yeah, and he made the right play. I had the wrong idea. I'm wondering if the cube is a big factor here. That by making this play, he can cube. And is this a take though? I just looked it up, so I'll tell you it's not a take. I think I could talk myself into taking this. So when are these takes versus passes, Bob? Any enlightening thoughts on that?
No, I don't have the algorithm, and it might be a match score pass and money take.
Well, it says that white wins 82%, blue only wins 7% gammon, so it's going to be a pass at most.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have known that blue has that low a winning percentage.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know that either. Wow, and blue's just right back off to the races.
We have to call these guys the blue Ed. Ed is blue.
Yes, Ed.
He's not Mr. Blue.
That's Mr. Blue to you. Double one's a good roll, except that he's got to play the fourth one.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that was a good song.
I don't know if I know the song you're talking about. I might be.
It was called "Call Me Mr. Blue."
Really?
Yeah, it was like a blues song. Yeah.
Call Me Mr.
Rock and roll
Blue.
blues song.
All right, I'll Google it. I'll get it playing. Actually, YouTube will shut down the stream if I start playing it, but I'll look it up. Unless it might be old enough. I don't know. When is it from?
I think from the 50s or the 60s.
Might not be copyrighted anymore. Quick point for Ed there. 4-2, 4-3. So you just come down here, I think, right?
No, you split.
Oh, you do split? Some of these opening sequences, I have my play that I've always made, and then I eventually learn the right play. Theoretically, you're just supposed to make the right play in the opening because you lose that equity every time. I mean, this is why Stick is such a strong proponent for learning the openings. Kind of a chess mentality. But I haven't always subscribed to that personally. I find that making the game more complicated can be worth a lot later. I know there's plenty of top players that agree with that.
So now we come out to the 18, we come out to the 16, and we hit?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I am tempted to make the bar, but if you make the bar, you lose midfield control.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the play Jonah went with. I like it. You can anchor here. I don't know if you have to, though. Maybe you just come forward.
No, you shouldn't anchor, I think.
Yeah.
This is the right play.
This makes sense. It didn't work out this time. Although, does he opt for attacking the ace point instead of using all 20 pips to attack on the 5?
Yeah,
he does,
that's the right play, making the ace point.
And now he's got a little bit of a blitz position, but he only has 8 checkers in the zone. And so even being down 11 away, 6 away, I think he just has to roll, right? He does.
That's a nice shot.
A fan here would be really interesting. I think this has got to be a clear take.
It's a double take at this match score, I think.
I agree. I think there's a chance that this gets passed. When you're up this much, it's really tempting to preserve your lead. And maybe I'm not sure why Jonah's hesitating. I think that I would snap cube this because of the passes, but he may know that Ed's going to know to take this. I don't know how much he's played with Ed, so I can definitely respect not doubling because I'm not sure it is a double.
Yeah, definitely can be opponent specific.
It was a double at the score. I don't know if it would be a double normally. Double 1, obviously, a pretty nice number here.
So this might be a market loss, actually, at this point.
That's really interesting. Wow, yeah.
I think it probably is at this score, yeah.
Let's find out. I assume it is too. Yep, huge pass. 370. Massive pass. But now we're at 10 away, 6 away. Jonah is slowly creeping back, trying to catch up.
Yeah, but he's not maximizing.
Yeah, it's true. When I'm down, I do double a bit more aggressively so that I don't miss out on those points. Of course, Ed could have easily turned it around too. It's so easy to make either argument in my mind.
Yeah, it's always. Wow, I wouldn't have done this.
Yeah, that seemed a bit much. I thought just the normal 6-5, 13-8 would have been fine.
Yeah.
Certainly going to continue the attack there. And now you would love to just roll like a 5-4 probably and make it. Oh, is that a 5-4?
What did you do?
There were better rolls, but I mean this was the middle road, like just comfortable roll.
Hey, that's spooky, Ben.
Well, I played on Galaxy. I know how the dice are programmed. Wait. If any of you believe that statement has credit, please take off your tinfoil hat. There is
so much conspiracy.
I know. I get it. But the thing that people just never understand is that we play a game with dice. Dice are ridiculous. If you've ever played a craps table, you understand how crazy, how much variance is created by playing with dice and the luck and the randomness. Truly random never feels random for a human. Never.
Never.
So it's
Yeah.
just it's unfortunate that because we're not in control of the physical dice that we can't accept that they're random. Sure, there could be something going on, but I choose to believe that that's just not in anyone's best interest. The Galaxy has nothing to gain by rigging dice. So
That was a bad play that Ed made there. He should have made his bar point.
yeah, that made sense to me too, just to make the bar. It creates an interesting double four here.
Yeah, I like this play.
I
And now I double right away. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I guess this is why you have to make that play. You cube after a fan, and you don't give Ed the chance to make any more home board or any points at all. So that makes a lot of sense. I was really tempted to make the 4 though, is why I was hesitating.
Wow, good for Eddie Took. Come in and make the 9.
Yeah, create some more contact, minimize the shots. Certainly, Jonah's going to attack here if he can.
But I mean, yeah, that was a brave decision that Ed made, but probably right. He's not doesn't have that huge a lead anymore.
Yeah, I mean 4 points. All of a sudden, it's tied up, and so it's definitely a little nerve-wracking to make that play. I am going to put that in now. This is one that I did. I'm able to recreate simply because Blue hasn't moved, or Ed hasn't moved much. So curious here. Cube action.
Wow, look at this roll.
Oh, that's a decent roll, I'd say. What do you think? Better than average?
I play with people who don't even make a remark because they think they're entitled to this.
Well, it's funny. I don't see. If I'm Jonah there, I don't ever say anything. Like I know that this is part of the game. But then,
oh yeah, no, you don't. Especially
right.
Not in tournament.
But then my opponents bitch about language. Sorry, my opponents complain when I roll some lucky number, and I just want to reach through the computer and be like, no, go F yourself. You just rolled all these lucky sequences. I didn't say a thing, and now I get one lucky roll. And of course, they roll some joker. 4 rolls later, they don't apologize for their bad behavior. They just, that was.
And I mean, that's the thing about gambling is you learn about human nature. This was a terrible play by Blue. He should have hit.
Yeah, this is a great chance for Blue to blitz here, right? I mean, maybe he's trying to just double him out. I guess that's possible that was his plan the whole time. I think it was wrong, but
this is way too good here. Way too good.
Yeah, but at least the play he made the previous roll was in alignment with his plan to cube. It's interesting when people make one play and then just completely change their plan the next play. At least it shows that he was thinking through, what his plan was and executing
but Gammon would have gotten to 13.
Clearly the wrong idea. He needed to play on. Yeah, no doubt about that.
Yeah. And
now Jonah's got a chance for an aggressive cube here if that 5 didn't happen. Oh wow.
Were you looking up something?
The initial double was no double take in that last game.
Oh.
Yeah, so great take. I was definitely tempted to pass it myself.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me set up the position properly though. That would probably
I thought it was a double, but
yeah, it's going to be a clear double actually. It's a 400 pass. I left one of Blue's checkers off the board, Ed's checkers off the board, so he couldn't get gammoned. Changes the equities just a touch.
But the initial double was
so
a 400
no,
pass?
the initial double was a 400 pass as set up properly.
The one that he took?
Yep.
A 400 pass.
And I have to still put a little asterisk on it. I could have the position wrong, but I at least have all the checkers on the board now, so it should be closer to 400 pass.
Closer.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Oh, no, wrong side. I was playing 5-1 for Jonah. That would have been much better. 3-2.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
2-1. You can never split here, right? You just have to...
Yeah, so just 7-4, right? Has the cube already been turned here? Yeah.
It has, yeah.
Ed has the cube?
He does. So Jonah... I think Jonah had something blitzy earlier. I don't remember now. Oh, great roll, though. Just make the bar. Say goodnight. Run a checker out when you can.
Probably 8-2.
So Jonah's got to know when to run here. I get a little nervous thinking I can wait and wait, and then I get stuck sometimes. So I don't know how clear this is to you, but obviously this 3-2 you can't run. Oh.
Well, that was.
That felt like a bigger play than it needed to be. Wow, I don't know. I love that it worked. Like, it's just genius when it works.
He had very, very good safe alternatives, but
It turns out he was right by a mile. It was 90 air not to make that play. That's great. I don't think I didn't even see it. That's unfortunately one of those plays where you can't make it if you don't see it, and I did not see it.
Wow, did you see this?
Yeah, that double five was brutal. But blue did not take advantage, so now white just needs to not roll anything silly here. Okay.
That's
so close. So this is not going to be an easy bear in or off. He's got a lot of shot leaving potential. Did he just leave a shot?
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. Having those checkers stacked on the 2 against an ace point game is just nasty. I mean, you just always leave shots. It takes the 17% up to a lot more. 17% wins is what I was referring to there with an ace point game. 6-4 is great though. Just take 2 off. Yeah. Wow. Just brings us around. You could leave a checker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe for one roll on 6-4, 5-4, double 4, 5, 6. You get a shot.
Yep. There's not much danger of getting gammon, so blue should just leave one checker back.
Oh, he might regret that. Oh my! That one game rollout. He's definitely kicking himself. White fans. Blue comes around and starts taking checkers off. White fans again. Blue redoubles. White passes. Is that how that goes?
Well, that's like these people who want to play duplicate backgammon who think that that's a good idea.
Yeah, I can see the appeal, but I think it really changes the game dramatically.
Yeah, the strategic ideas diverge so early.
All right, 7-11. Jonah's still fighting to keep up at least. Certainly not able to catch up by any means. At the score? No. Yeah, not usually double.
Yeah, these are doubles very early, often the double 6, and with the other guy on split. But this isn't the perfect roll. Maybe 2 down is right.
That was it was a double at 4 away, 8 away. It was a double. That's a great catch.
Okay.
I think I'm just too nervous because I know how fast my opponent's going to take that cube. 2-1. I'm tempted to slot something, but Jonah's going to run if you leave too many blots.
I think I wouldn't have do that. I would have broken the 8 point here.
Oh, you would have been punished.
Not the first time.
Certainly. I think I'm with you though. I think I'm just gonna break it.
I think we make 2 points on the board here. He gave up the mid point. And he's behind in the race a little bit, so I don't think it's right.
So I just put the double 1 up on the screen for people to see. They were very close. I guess I could have guessed at that part that it wasn't going to be a big deal. Race is close, so we're not going to see too aggressive of the cube. Not very gammonish for either player, so...
I would be double slotting here.
Yeah, I could see it. For sure. 4-2. Probably just clear the 8. I don't know. I might be making that point too aggressively.
Yeah, I don't know what was right there. Now these are very tough. Like, it doesn't look like it's so great for Blue to run. He's down in the race, so just break the 10. Could break the 8 point, yes. I doubt it, but
So 6-2 here. What did you say what you're doing with this? I didn't.
I would just break the 10 point.
Yeah, just play clean. It's a big play. I think you have to double after your opponent makes this play. The race is close, but you're down 8 away. You know.
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah. I mean, the 6 was all right, but having to play that deuce 5 for 3, pretty weak. And it's really no justification for running, because you're not really ahead in the race. Like, okay, there's a 4 prime that you're leading, so just make the 4 prime good. And he should have doubled. You're right.
Yeah, it looks like his play was not. Oh, I guess it might have been correct. I didn't have that one in properly, but it's working out just fine so far.
Just make the ace here.
And then it was a double at the score.
Yeah.
6-3 here. I guess you just bring it in safely from the 15.
Yeah. That's the play.
Jonah's dreaming of a 6-3 this time? Ooh, so close. So, Jonah is, I guess, a slight favorite in the race. Do you ever leave it back there? And just... Well, you can't, right? Because you have to leave shots. So, just kidding. Not an option.
And you would have been hit, too.
Yeah.
But your race is good enough so that you don't leave it back. If you were 25 pips down, you'd certainly leave it back.
4-1 here. We just play the checker in.
Yeah, into the 5 point.
Ready to attack if this happens.
So this is interesting. This is not quite a double, I guess.
Yeah, I think just, because of the score, it might be a double for money.
In a money game, I'm not sure it's a double either, because you're 10 pips down.
Yeah, certainly the take is very clear.
Yeah. So now you hit from the 10 and keep going.
Was a small double at the score, so I guess it must be a double for money. That's surprising. Unless I probably just had the position wrong. All these positions I have to question.
Just when I was praising how great you were at inputting all these things.
All right. Now I'm nervous. What can I say? So I got it right. It was double the roll prior, and then he lost his market.
Good.
Double 2 here.
Well, now Ed's only 3 away. This is getting serious here.
Yeah, 3 away, 8 away. Definitely have to cube with any serious amount of gammons, right? If you're Jonah.
If Ed brings 2 checkers down, yeah, okay, Jonah did double. He made the other play, came out down.
Yeah, I'm not convinced this is a take. There's a lot of gammons here, right?
Ed has to take this.
Okay. I'm just being...
Yeah, check that. Maybe I'm wrong, but...
No, I've got it in correctly. That I'm sure of. Let me get the score correct. Got that right? Okay, so... Yeah, big take. 120 take. He wins 40% of the time. So the gammons are scary, but he just win too much.
Yeah.
Three 1. He could get cute here, but I think you just make the 5 point.
Yeah, it's routine. Like years ago, we used to try every other kind of play possible, but now computer just says make the 5 point every single time. Don't even look at the other plays. Would have gotten a better result by hitting there.
2-1 just makes the anchor.
Yep. Oh, white's got an extra ace to deal with. I guess you play 8 to 7 3 times.
Yeah, I can't find a reason to leave a shot over there. You're forced to play 8 to 7 the first time. Okay, I don't know. Probably not a big deal. Didn't work out well.
You can hit and make a 4-point board here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a bit disconnected, but if your opponent fans a couple extra times, you're in great shape.
Yeah, well, now it's more interesting now that John came in.
Wow, look at this 5-1.
Horrible. This is why you don't make that play. Yeah, this is all he can do, but this isn't so deadly.
Yeah, attempting to double here at 7 away, 3 away.
Yeah, it feels like no double.
I would have to agree. This is a decent roll, but it's still very vulnerable.
What do? You hit on the 11 or do you hit on the 7?
Yeah, I think the DMP play is just to hit on the 7 and make the 4. I'd have to count all the shots, but I mean it just seems like the thing to do with no clock time, so that'd be my play.
No idea. Now blue can never double these, anything like this.
So let's see, 6-4 for white in that position. About 95% sure I've got this position right this time. So let's see what XG liked. Yeah, 13, 7, 8, 4. So that was the right idea. Great play by Jim.
How bad was the hitting on that 14 point?
200.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like. Let's see. It looks like it's 3% gammons and 4% wins. So just a bit too much. That's just 3-ply though. It could obviously get closer, but not enough to make a difference.
No.
Oh wow, that's
a little awkward.
I mean, I guess there's only one play.
Yeah, just come out to the 15 point. Oh.
And hit, I think. I mean, once you're out there and you're leaving all those shots, that was my thought, is just hit.
I didn't. I overlooked it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. 6-4, nice roll. I mean, at least remaking the anchor. You don't really want to let him just roll this around. Oh wow. What's play B here?
Why didn't white hit? Did white hit on the last roll?
I don't think he could. Oh wait, did I? I guess he could hit. I don't know that I saw that. I didn't see the hit, but I believe now that he could have hit, and I think that was probably the right idea. It was a lot of blots though, entering 2s, entering 3s, but this makes sense for the double 5. I'll be right back. I think I have a couple of cats fighting here.
2 down from the midpoint is my play here. Yep. And now 7 and 3. Yep. And now you can make the 9-point flood, of course. This is 13 to 7, and probably just leave that maker 5-point. Guess he didn't like my play. Now, yeah, break the 9, correct, and 11 to 6 and 7-5. Maybe he's thinking of sliding the deuce, but it seems a little rich because blue could be leaving a shot.
Okay, I'm back.
What's that? You took care of the cats?
Yeah. We've got a 1.5-year-old cat and a 17-year-old cat or 16-year-old cat, and sometimes the old man doesn't appreciate the young lady's playfulness.
Well, cats should be ready. Anyway, you'd make the 8 into 12 here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. You want to create more clearing numbers for this forward point that has double contact against Jonah, and then you want to just come home, come closer with your other checkers. This is probably fine, but I don't think it's the right idea. Maybe it is, actually. You're giving yourself 3 ways to clear both points now instead of 4 and 2. I don't know. I think I'm taking 4 and 2, but I don't know.
That's a lovely shot.
Certainly worked out. 6-1 is going to make the ace, right? I don't know why you would not make the ace.
This is got to be a double soon.
I mean, 3 away though. Got to be super careful at this score.
Yeah.
He certainly lost his market.
This has got to be a market loser now.
Let's see. 3 away. What is it? 3 away. 7 away. I don't know. I think I was rolling, but let's see what XG says. Oh, wow. Okay. I obviously don't understand this score very well. He had already lost his market, apparently.
Yeah. He should have doubled on the roll before, I think.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I'd have to look at the match equity table to better understand that.
It's so huge to get to 2 away.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Cool. All right. Something to look at for me later.
I think this was right to split here, too. I'm not sure, though.
So Jonah can double this if he's a slight favorite. His gammon value and backgammon value are quite high. That's going to be the key. If he's got lots of gammons and backgammons available. Oh, this is tough. I assume you're going to play... Wow. I want to play offense here really bad, but the defensive play looks nice. The problem is, if you make the forward anchor, your opponent could just roll a 4, and then that value is minimized. I don't know.
That was a brave play. I mean, it shows a lot of independent thinking to make that play, because the routine play is just to make the 5-point. But you have so many so much distribution, good and lots of opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. Checking that one out. So the double 1, it was the 5-point. His play was second and 100 error, but there's something about you want to blitz at some point. You want to get really aggressive. So if you have that forward anchor, you pick up a lot more wins. So I could definitely see that being a factor. And then this cube that he just sent, it's got to be pretty gammonish. Yeah, it's still barely a double though. So good. Looks like the roll out will make that a double, I think. So pretty good sequence, I'd say overall.
What are you saying? The rollout will make what a double out?
The cube that he sent was a bare no double, but I suspect the rollout will make it a double, because it's from 3-ply to plus, it just kept getting closer and closer to being a double. So I just going with the trend, a reasonable assumption to make, but I'm going with it. So 5-2 here.
This is a head scratcher, this one. I wouldn't do this. This guy can't be right.
I think I'm either hitting on the other side, or I don't know. That was a tough one for sure.
I think you do come in on the 20, but you don't hit on the 8.
Now what?
Yeah, might have been right. I don't know. I think you just come down from the midpoint. I think. Yeah. Try to survive. I guess white should make the 10-point here.
Yeah, create some more contact. You're gonna leave shots somewhere probably. 4-2. Well, here's where you can make a big play. Just make the ace point hitting.
No, blue wants is it playing a gammon save, right?
No, the cube's already turned.
That's what I mean.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. But
So
it is. It's 0.8 gammon value. I just looked at that. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think he made the right play at the scoring.
So now, do you ever make the ace and the deuce? It's probably just too big, but it is the blitzy gammonish play. Now for Ed, he's just going to make the ace and come down, I think.
Yeah, he's got a very bad game, but his only priority is saving the gammon. What did he do? We didn't see that play.
Six five, decent number. He's gonna come around. Hope to. I thought he was gonna hit. I thought he could hit. He obviously couldn't. So not as decent, but he's off a lot of gammons here with the forward anchor, obviously. Remakes the 6.
Right.
Do you ever come up here? My answer is a very firm no, because white's too awkward of a position.
Yeah, but that's what he was thinking about it at the score. Does he come up? You can just slot the 5-point here, but okay, good.
Unfortunately for him, Jonah does make the ace, I think.
Yeah. The other play is good too, to break the 9. But I guess that this has some gammon chances, so it's probably score.
Yeah.
Way better.
It's not clear to me which way it leaves more shots. I mean, making the ace theoretically was supposed to leave less shots, but this is such an awkward position. Fortunately, Ed came in on the 5, so it wasn't so much of an issue.
White has some small gammon chances here, but they're pretty small.
A little bigger now.
Maybe you're supposed to take 2 checkers off, given that, but it means he's 6-4, 5-4 as well. So
I think with a gammon value of 0.8, I am just ripping checkers off there. Not confident though.
Yeah. Beautiful shot.
I believe that double 4 transposed it, so if he would have taken checkers off, he has the same amount off now, basically. So it didn't matter. Here, you want to make sure that you're giving yourself as many doubles as possible. This might be wrong because double 4 doesn't play, but I'd have to go through all the numbers. And this is easy. Just bring the checker in, hope that you can get one off next time. And he does. So we're at 10. 5 away, 3 away.
5 away, 2 away.
2 away, yes, of course. So 5 away, 2 away. We're still looking at a pretty high gammon value for white. Oh, and I was looking at the gammon value on a 1 cube last time, so actually I'm curious now. It was only 0.56. It wasn't actually that big. Wow, great sequence, though. Ed would love to win an undoubled gammon. Minimize the risk and win the match when he wins it. Not as likely anymore.
Good fighting roll. Come in and hit. Come in and hit. Come in and hit.
Oh, that's what they were waiting for. As soon as one person stutters.
So this is just 9 and 20. Oh, you can make the 3-point. I think that's better.
Yeah, I'm not sure at all.
Yeah, it's hard to draw the line because blue again doesn't want to playing gammon save all the time. Just hidden. I would have not left the fly shot here. I guess Ed is trying hard to win an undoubled gammon. Wow, John is really unlucky. This isn't perfect though.
Yeah, what is this? 3-point? You leave all those
Yeah.
blots?
Yeah, you got an anchor.
This is a tough one. Maybe he'll take long enough for me to set it up. Alright, cube's not turned, right?
Maybe 2 checkers down from the midpoint is possible.
Yeah, clear the 13 was correct. Making the 3 was pretty far behind. It certainly worked out for him so far. He'll make the ace now, right?
Yep.
Just make it actually from the mid.
Yep.
And then this was his dream. You just go for the undoubled gammon and win the match.
Yeah, John is pretty unlucky here. Now you make the 4 and play 9 to 8, right?
He's up to almost 65% gammons, so really trying to cruise this home.
That's a big boost. Make that, yep. Run the back checker out. I don't know, these are hard.
Yeah, and they just don't matter that much either, so.
They don't matter that much.
I think I'm slotting the 3, leaving the spare on the 13 in case something funny happens.
They matter more than others, though. Sometimes they do matter.
Yeah.
I would just play 15 to 11. Oh, okay.
Wow, look at this play. You're going to get gammoned a lot anyway, but maybe you just wait. Yeah, maybe you don't hit at all. That's interesting. I don't know.
I like the play made. So you make the, yep. Tempting to make the 8-point here, but probably wrong.
I just put that 6-2 in. It looks like he made the right play. Don't know. Low confidence on whether I have that one input properly though.
That's the other factor that we have to add into all the evaluations.
Right.
Position is correct.
That's every time I would tell Stick something about a position. If he didn't agree with it, he'd say, "Nah, you put it in wrong," and most of the time he was right. It's just so easy to miss that one checker that matters. Well, barring a small miracle, we're gonna see this match over in this game. Well, that's probably how a small miracle begins.
Oh no! I mean, like White has winning chances. I mean, and he gets off the gammon a lot. I wouldn't say that Blue's going to win more than 70% on in this game.
No, yeah, I mean the double 6 took it down to 17. Actually, it's a lot smaller now. 5-3. You might just clear here now that you know the gammon's unlikely.
Now, this is always an issue. Like, do you waste pips here? Can't double. Rip two checkers off.
Clearing was correct. Now this 6-5 got to run.
Right?
5-1? Yeah, I mean, this just looks like it's going to be 5-away Crawford most of the time.
You never know whether to stay on these plays either, since there's no immediate shot.
Yeah, he was looking for repeating deuces, and he had to waste quite a bit to wait for the second deuce. So I think I liked his play here.
Look at the time. Ed only has 1:33.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's really interesting. I wonder if that's played in. I hadn't seen that, but I wonder if that's played into any of Jonah's decisions. I don't remember anything that it could have played into, but
He's just played. Yeah, he's played slower, but we thought they had like infinite time earlier, and turns out that.
Yeah, Ed used it somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where. I know a couple of those games were plenty complicated, so must have been one of them. Well, so now 5-away Crawford. Jonah obviously needs to win this, and then he can try to win a gammon on the next one. Just make the 7 here.
Yep. Wow, look at these rolls.
Yeah, it's tough to fight back against this for sure.
I would make 2 points. I think that was wrong to hit outside the way he did.
Yeah, I think I was with you. We really want to probably minimize Jonah's chance to get back into this game.
Yeah, now he's anchored.
Yep. So now you have to slot something. Oh,
I would
make the bar. Yeah, if your opponent breaks the 20 point to hit you, you can always make the 20 point later. So that makes a lot of sense. Force him to break the point he really doesn't want to break if he wants to hit.
Come down from the mid. Yeah, so White's still got a lot of chances here, especially because he doesn't have to worry about being gammon. He can play it like BMP style. That's already a shot. It's sort of. You're not going to break the 8 point here, are you? I guess you have to.
Well, the board's just so strong. I think you might have to. I'm not sure though either.
This is a great roll for blue, actually. Like forced.
6-3 was right. Breaking the 8 was close. And that's always assuming that I got the position right. Who knows? 5-3. So
I wouldn't have done this, but I would have played off the 7 and the 6 and left the deuce shot.
Oh wow, double 2 here. This is probably you just clearly stay back, right? You can't. But there is a lot of contact against the 10. I don't know. What do you think?
Great question. I don't know the answer.
I'm putting it in now. He was supposed to stay back. It was quite close though. And let's see how it works out. That was a tough one.
Oh, this is an interesting decision he made. I would not have done what he did, but
yeah, my first instinct was to make the 3, but I definitely don't blame him. Let's see.
Now you run.
Let's see how it worked out. Yeah, making the 3 was correct by a bit. Nice reply though. He's not out of this yet. It's going to be tough, but certainly being able to hit shots is key. And they could happen here. Could be a double shot. Just Jonah wants to roll less than a 9. Yeah. Not a double shot. Do you hit? No. 6-4, 1 off?
Yep. Yeah. Or 2 off, actually. 2 off might be right.
Okay, yeah, because Jonah's gonna have to leave with the front checker anyway, so you don't really probably don't
Those
save
extra
too much.
checkers that you take off are always valuable. Well, it's coming down to it. Oh,
Wow.
a spoiler. Just yeah,
Well, he gets to hold one more roll. That's
that's
it.
it. Nice match.
Damn. Congratulations, Ed. Congratulations, Jonah, as well. Actually, Jonah got first in the side pool, so I am sure he's not upset at the result.
What do you think the PRs are?
Probably about this would be my guess. This is pretty standard for Jonah, maybe even a little better than average. And then Ed, I think this is actually standard for him as well. You know, he was very borderline. We generally want people, if they're playing under an 8 PR, to move up because the average PR in the open is about a 7, and the average in the intermediate is closer to 12. So we generally ask people to move up, and that was the case here. He was playing about a 7.8. He's been performing fairly well, so he moved up, and sure enough, he wins the tournament. That's always exciting. I'm sure he's excited about it. Like I say, Jonah too. He did well with the side pool. We can look at a few of these decisions that I missed if we want to. Let's see, what time is it? It's been almost 2 hours. I don't remember when the...
What would I do? Click on analyze? Okay. Do you have to
Wow, this is a nice joker here. Four builders up 16 pips, a 7-shot. I cube this. And I would also pass.
Yep, and
How's
that is what happened.
How's my volume?
I think it's good. They'll let us know in just a few
All
minutes
right.
here.
As for that 2-1 opener, I slot it almost no matter what. That's me anyway.
What do you do with this 4-3?
4-3?
Yeah.
I don't do that. That's close.
I know.
I think I think I would have played it a 9-point and lifted the 3 in the back.
Okay. Yep.
So I would have played 11 to 8, 13 to 9. At least a couple more shots, but it's a better position. I think here he's got to come up with the 3.
Yeah. Push forward, challenge a little bit.
Well, he's running out of time on his side of the board.
Yeah.
Because his opponent has an anchor. This does nothing.
Is he forced to attack here?
That's kind of loose because you're breaking the mid. Not an easy play. I guess that's it because he's outboarded and doesn't really want to get hit.
I know Doran doesn't really want to get it. Let's see. Doran is playing blue, right? So yeah, Doran doesn't want to get attacked here either. So I think.
Well, Doran gets wiped out here.
Yeah. And this has got to be a pass, right? So is it too good?
It's a huge pass because of the gammon threat. It now it's too good for sure. It was probably too good the last time. It's tough. It was tough for. Now he's just going to cash this.
Yep. I would have been punished. I think I was making a big play.
Is this the cash?
Boy, I would think it's just a pass. Yeah. Turns out it's a take, I guess.
I can believe it's a take because of the timing. There's timing now.
Yeah, yeah.
But Dorn passed instantly, which is often what happens. Your opponent is playing on, you joker enter without joker enter to anchor, and just pass.
Yep.
Too soon. It did not scream pass to me. I was looking at it.
Sometimes it's tough to see those when they come back from being clearly too good. You know,
that's part of the game.
Yep.
I guess just 13-6. I see the idea of 13, 11, 6 to 1. I see the idea of slotting the 4-point. And I don't, that's okay, but I have my doubts it gained enough. Although this 6 is annoying, he gets hits and slots. And now there's a nice race lead. I think I come in and hit. Mix it up. True, you're breaking structure and leaving some jokers. So if he runs out, I don't blame him, but tough one. just when I see I'm behind in the race, I have a decent anchor. The opponent has a 1-point board with a blot in it. I want to hit when there's something sitting on a good point that I can hit, like that blot on my 4-point. So I'm going to hit. Well, what do I know? Well, the other way the blot runs, get hit anyway. Same effect. Come in, hit, and I hit both. Run right around, pick up 2. You can come in, hit 1, and make the 3-point, and that leaves a bunch of return shots. Nice roll, Victor. It's another tough play. I don't think coming up from the 24-point is right. He's got to stay back with at least one guy. I don't see a 6 he wants to play on his side of the board, so back checker comes out for me, and is slotting the 5-point then too big? Might be. It's okay. We slot the 5 or the 7. It's usually just slot the 5. Victor may double here. I know I would.
Yep, nice aggressive double.
Nothing to think about here. Now, does he hit with the 5? I have my doubts because there's no direct cover numbers. Got a huge race lead. 5 down is okay. That's my play. I play 5 down as well. Midpoint's got to go. Make the 3-point. 13-3 twice. Midpoint doesn't do much here when you own the 18 point. You still have direct contact. Playing 4 checkers into the board would have been too awkward. Now here's a problem. So you hit loose. I understand clearing, but you're going to have to deal with that blot on the ace point anyway. So I'm going to deal with it before the 5-point is made, and when I can win a lot of gammons. Got to come out now. All right, make your prime. Buy prime. Make the prime. Well, that's not the 6 one he was looking for, from Dorn's viewpoint. Don't waste any pips now, just in case. I wouldn't waste any pips. You don't need the crossover.
All right, so we're going to be 3-1. Victor.
Are we going to go over this afterwards?
It's going to depend on the timing.
Okay, let me know.
Start.
Let me know. We'll use Galaxy. I won't use XG. I don't have XG open. So this is all coming from me. Yeah, I think. God, I should know that third roll player, that ace. I think the split's a little better. Make the 16 point quickly. There's nothing to think about. Not me. Maybe I'm wrong, but how many pips ahead is he? 22? Come out. I get dinged so many times. You know, now if that anchor were back on my 3 point and I couldn't make my 4 point in front of it, it might be a different story. But I don't think you block enough. I just come out and try to get around. I have my 5 point. I have landing points. Victor doesn't have anything built in his board yet. Now, if it were gammon go, it's a different story. I make the 9 point, which makes me think the plays probably are close.
Yeah, they.
And they probably are, but.
.053. Yep.
So I'm right.
Yep. And
yeah,
you are.
When you're ahead in the race and have something to come home to, just disengage with a nice race lead. Easy take. If you're going to throw that double, you need to hit. So I'm not saying it's a bad double. It's just was a take. A lot of players, especially newer players and even intermediate level players, don't realize how many positions fall into double take category. It's often a pretty wide window. Here I hit and lift because
do you slot here?
Go after.
Or
I
how
go
do
after
you
my.
slot, I guess.
I go after my board. Maybe slotting bolt is too big. He decides not to. Again, you lose more gammons if you get jokered. You know, the next one of those will make life interesting. But I mean, there's a definite gammon possibility here with this much of a pip lead. It's up more pips. It's going to be, can he get bear in safely? Again, looks like a forced play to me. Yep. Getting a little thin now for Dorn. I think if I'm Victor, I might make a play to try to improve my board rather than just save the gammon. I think I would play 6-5, 6-4, but I won't fault him if he does something different. That's okay too. Now you're in gammon save mode. For sure. And it doesn't look very likely. Oh, that might help. I don't think I'd waste any pips. So I'm guessing I'm playing 21-9, 16-12. What's it pay? Double one? Or it pays when he rolls a blotting ace and you dance? Wow. This has gammon written all over it. The dice are not helping, Victor. It doesn't help either. Impossible. No, it's possible. Excuse me. So now you have to look.
All right, 10 away, 12 away. Just a cue.
I'd be sore. Yeah. Dorn knows he has to go after Victor. So I'm thinking when in doubt, he's going to double him. Although I must admit I would double this also. This double two is a market loser, barring a... It's big market loser now. Big.
It looks like it was a small double monster take, as expected.
Yes, you got to take. And I think Dorn is going to throw small doubles. Now, how's he going to play this? He's going to hit 2?
Yeah,
Yep.
Your opponent doesn't have much.
Exactly. Now you just come in, make the prime, and play that game. I anchor and pull the 6 down. I guess that's okay too. Maybe it's better. I understand that. Yeah, maybe that was better.
Leave yourself more opportunity to hit the extra checkers as they come break
Right.
loose.
Well,
Makes
they were
sense.
breaking loose anyway.
It looks like your play was slightly better though.
I thought so because I want an anchor in case of a joke, in case if something horrible happens, and I don't mind to build around my 6 point, on my bar point because I'm aiming at my 3 point.
Do you split here?
As Victor, it's probably was too loose with the blot on the ace point. If you split, you lift, of course, but
She likes splitting by a tiny margin, so
I can believe it.
Certainly, it worked out very well.
I can believe it. I would have thought about it longer, and I play very quickly. Now, what do you do? Yes, that's okay. That's fine. Whatever I was doing, I was making the 3 point. Just lock those back checkers in jail for good.
That's a really nice no hit. Maybe it's clear, but certainly.
I thought it was clear.
Yeah,
When
it's
you
very
hit, where's the 4?
Close, actually, but yeah.
You have to double hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's 2 blots.
Yeah, it's actually not that close after I go plus plus. So this
There you
5-4. What do you do here? Just out and down?
Down or in?
I guess that's the question.
I'm coming out. That checker can get stuck if Victor makes his 5-pointer, 3-pointer, bar point. And then I'm coming in. That's my play. Am I right?
It doesn't matter. They're very close.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's pick them on the rollout.
Okay. Get a rollout that fast, huh?
No. But
Plus.
yeah, the rollout will pick it, but it still.
I'm
might
just
be
coming
close.
around like that. There's nothing fancy.
Let's see. Do you come down or do you? Yeah, this makes sense to me.
Now I'm coming down. I don't pay a 6-1.
Yeah.
I can see why he might. I would pay a 6-1 at Gammon Go by paying or the other play is 10-5, which was a little awkward. But by keeping the midpoint, you're trying to give Victor bad aces. 6-1 will blot and every other ace, but well, he can still play 3-1 and 2-1. Okay, and I'm coming down. Then is Victor going to split an ace? That's the other play. I just don't like putting the guy in a 3-point. There's nobody on the 4, 5, or 6 points. Slot it. You need it, slot it. And of course, don't even think about splitting. I don't understand not slotting. Because he may end up not making it when he crashes. Well, he was trying to kill 6s. Maybe he's right. I could defer to him on that. He didn't slot the 2-point because he wanted his checkers closer to home so he could dump them both in his board this turn to kill 6s. And he figures he can make the 2-point at some point anyway. I think that's a good concept, Victor. One I got to slow down and see. You kill 6s here? You try to?
By playing 13-7?
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Can get awkward. But when you make this play, you have to look for bad numbers. And I didn't see any. Double 5 plays, double 4 plays. See, now he goes for the 6 kill. Got to bring the checker in. 7-5. Or you got some bad numbers, more bad numbers, like 5-4 and 5-3. See, Victor breaks anyway. Break from the rear. Yep.
Nice little clearing number.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oh, he got lucky that he wasn't there anymore.
That's always helpful when you don't lead the double shot. And this should just be a single win. Barring a couple of sets.
I've already scored it.
It's really fun when you're playing somebody, you're goofing around with them, you do that and you lose to 4 doubles in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
Been there. Quite embarrassing. Also on Galaxy a few days ago.
Oh. There was a chance here.
There was. On Galaxy a few days ago, I said good match to someone like I was conceding, and I ended up winning the match.
Ouch. Ouch.
There was some situation where I had almost no chance to hit from the bar, and I ended up hitting from the bar really late, and then I won from like 6-2 Crawford. Because I was getting gammoned if I missed. Yeah,
oh, that was an interesting play.
Well, I think he had to make that play. You could have come in ace and lifted the 3. You're right, but
I didn't even look at it.
I wasn't paying enough attention.
Already.
I'm sorry. I was just yakking about some other stuff. Got to pay more attention.
The trouble with trying to do anything with XG, during these online matches, is just how fast people are playing.
Oh yeah, they play. It's played quickly. It goes quicker because you don't have to shake the dice, all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have a shorter time control. Just hit. Can't pass that, but again, the score is going to speed Victor's cube up. Now it's a big pass, so Victor had a good double there. Again, folks, the windows are wider than a lot of people think. 6 out from the 22 to 16, and I think I just run. I think I can make a builder. I keep it going. I understand playing 9 to 6. Duping 4s, but it doesn't really mean anything. So this looks very close. You got XG on this, I assume.
Yeah, it's either 16-6 or 15-6, either one. This one's better by a touch, according to XG.
That's what I would do. I would keep the anchor. This is an ugly shot. I still think Victor wants contact. He can slot, but then that may create action on his return shots he doesn't want. This is a tough play too.
Also very close
Yes.
between this and slotting.
Yep. That's what I would think. In and out.
From the back, right? Yeah.
Right, of course. Yeah. Keep that forward anchor. Can't hit this. Just got to stack them and
Just
rack them.
hoping for the miracle double to unstack.
Well,
this.
there's a lot. There you go.
There it is. And
Make
you
2
make
points.
both. Yep.
Unstack, make 2 points.
Give yourself plenty of safe spots to land.
Get that goalkeeper, as they call that checker on the ace. That's a term that's come from Mark Olson, I believe, the creator of this site, who's written 3 great books on this game. For me, this is an instantaneous, I don't take any time play. Yep, stay back. Keep the better anchor. The more distant anchor. The 4-point rather than the 5-point. When you need to hit. This again is an automatic play. He wants to slot the 2-point. I do not hit. Do you hit?
I would have to count all the shots. I already know the answer though, so good play. Yeah, you just slot the 2-point.
Yeah, I've seen enough of these.
Yeah.
Again, you're up 13 pips prior to the roll. You don't need to hit. Let white move and disengage. Make it easier for you to come home.
Yeah, and if you do hit, what, it's 2-2, 2-3, 2-5, 4-2, 4-3, 5-2, 5-3. It's just so many numbers. 4-1, just from the front.
I played 18 to 13, yes. Leave us, you want to leave fewer jokers. Again, it's not duplication so much as just you got to run around the board with something. I don't think any play from the 20-point is correct. I don't think making the 20-point is correct.
Yeah, this is a strange one to spend a bunch of time on, actually, because I couldn't imagine it being or mattering much. I mean,
he's got plenty of time.
Wow. Okay. So double 6.
Well, now. If you come out with, you gotta leave some kind of shot if you're gonna run.
How do you not run?
That's what he's got to do. So he's got to come out, advance the anchor, and take a look at the rest of the play.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't want to be hit, so I'm going to leave an ace shot rather than a deuce shot. Leaving the deuce shot leaves double deuce as a big joker because it hits and covers. And it also lets you get hit with double ace. So I guess leave one fewer shot. That's me.
Yeah, rollout seems to confirm. Double 5. It's pretty nice
Uh-oh.
shake. It's just over, right?
Is it?
It's a redouble, but they're playing to 15. I mean, he can't start getting too crazy with the cube, can he?
I don't.
It feels like
This is 13 pips on 77. There's a little bit of awkwardness, but
yeah. What do you think he wins this? How much? What percent?
let me pick a number.
All right.
17.7.
You're too low. It was 20%.
20?
Mm-hmm.
Might have been a take.
It was. 20% was a take at the score. I couldn't have told you. I'm sure you could have figured it out.
Well, if I knew it was 20%, I'm taking.
Nice, yeah.
At the score.
On the redouble.
There's so much juicy recube vig.
Oh,
but
yeah,
again,
he gets sick
I'm not
when
going
he
to
sees
fault
the 8.
Victor for passing because Victor can probably outplay Dorn.
Yeah, well, and also
by a couple PR.
Those are so tough because
right,
one pip and it changes it a couple percent, or
Yeah, and also the distribution inside.
Yeah, I definitely I had no
Dorn's
idea.
distribution wasn't so good, but I thought it was I didn't think it was as much effect as it was.
Was that a 6-3 he just played out to the 16 and slotting the 4?
I think he gets left it there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I didn't see it.
I'm not sure either. So if you're watching for the viewers, if you're looking at,
Are you hitting? Are you hitting here?
Oh wow.
It's a nice way to. If I hit, I leave the shot. I would leave the shot because of the board. That board is not ready over there yet. Now there's a good position for blue to bring home. So hitting worked out. Yep, I don't lift the blot. Nice play. Build the board.
He didn't take this optional double.
Optional, right?
It is. It's wrong, but it's definitely optional.
I would think it wrong. I would think it wrong at the score. This
one's a lot more clear, but I think that everybody can see why. You've got no more flexibility on the mid.
Well, now you can definitely not double this because.
Exactly. So how do you try to clean this up? I mean,
make the 3-point.
Yeah, leave 5s, and then
just
if he
make
hits,
the 3-point.
You got tons of return shots. That makes sense. Absolutely.
You need the landing point for later.
Yeah, you're creating an asset while
if he hits, he has to leave 2 blots, and lots of returns. Even though 6 is duped, Victor might double this. I would double.
Yeah, I certainly think he should have thought about it. Maybe he had already thought about it though.
I'm sure he did.
It looks like it was a pretty strong no double.
Well, I can believe that, but
he's not.
I would have thought about
it. Yeah,
I would have to count shots. Okay. Again, the bar point's not made yet.
Oh wow. Okay, I
play big. I play big. I play this big.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't.
Oh, you get hit back either way.
This is that hit was a small error. I think knowing that you're going to get hit back, he certainly doesn't mind it.
Come in and anchor.
Yeah, just create the extra anchor.
That's better than some rolls that don't hit or anchor. It's got a 5 in advance to 2. Try to get it home. You play 10 to 5, 18 to 16. I understand staying back and trying to make some missing rolls worse, but missing rolls are bad either way. If Victor doesn't hit this blot wherever it is, either on the 18-point or the 16-point, most of his missing rolls are uncomfortable.
This one, it's really clear. I'm looking at XG, so I don't know if I would be thinking.
So you agree
with
me? 10 to 5, 18 to 16, right?
Yeah, it's really clear that's.
Yes, you want to get the guy closer to home.
But I'm just trying to decide if I would be looking at a play B over the board. Like, what would play B even be?
That's the problem. Play B involves playing 8 to 6.
Yeah, so 18-13, 10-8 is the equity play B. It's the next closest play, but it's pretty bad. It's 80.
That's too many shots.
Yeah. So why is he thinking about that play? I don't know.
You see what I mean? Victor has missed this, and it's uncomfortable. And I think Dorn has a double now. This is a hideous roll. Again, for Dorn to be doubling from here is big advantage, and not often going to face a gammonish recube. That's assuming the take. I double. Was I right about doubling?
I actually don't know. I don't have the score right now. So I assume that it's still a double. XG says that he missed a 100, but
there you go.
That the score I have is 10 away, 12 away. So it's possible that it doesn't end up being a double. I'd have to look at the right score, obviously.
This looks like a clear pass. You have 15 more shots.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and. Fix
I mean, is it too
score.
good? I don't think it's too good. I don't think it's too good. But it's. I would pass this. I couldn't pass this quick enough.
So it was not a double according to XG at the,
By how
the
much?
score by 60. So
Right.
the 4 points made a difference. 10 away, 12 away. It was like a 100 double.
Oh yeah, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I thought it was still good enough to double, but I guess there was enough chance of rolling something stupid like a 6-3. And this has to be a pass.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just a fan and then double pass. So now it's 10-3. So 5 away, 12 away.
And why deviate from the standard play? Oh, right. That's the standard play. I think I have to re-anchor here. See? Was that double coming if you re-anchored? Probably, because of the score. Oh, it worked out. Look at that beautiful shot. Down and split. Like the opening roll. You want action. And you get a 3-shot now. Again, I have nothing to think about. Just play 10-4. Nothing to think about here either, really. There's something to think about. Is he going to play? Is he going to run with the last checker from 24 to 18?
Or just make the deuce.
If he makes the deuce, he leaves an ace shot.
Uh-huh.
I think he's supposed to do this.
Not this time. XG says.
Really?
Yep, XG says to make the deuce.
By how much?
Pretty big. 80, 95.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I
guess it's contact.
Well, he made the DMP play. I mean, it's
That is a
everything-
DMP
yeah.
play.
So I get why he made the play.
The thing is, you're at a semi-gammon go score.
Right.
Make the 5-point board. I don't think I'd pay off anything. He's thinking about it.
Well, as it turns out, he's
It
right.
could be right to pay off.
He's right to be thinking about it. It's very close.
I believe that.
One play is a favorite by 0.02. No, actually, the top 2 plays are the same theme. So the opposite play is a 0.05 error.
So you have to pay off one way or the other. I can see that because next turn the 5 points getting covered, or the 4 points getting covered, and there's soon going to be a big board in your face. So that was wrong.
Yeah, but only by 0.05. And again, it's the DMP play, so it's just that this play, I guess, must cost you more gammons, or maybe I don't know why, but XG says that this making the DMP play was wrong there.
Uh-oh. I think now you just pray for doubles. Or pray blue rolls doubles and runs out of timing to hold what he wants.
What's the play here?
I think I keep the midpoint. I also think it was close.
Yeah, it definitely was close all around. What did he roll? 6-5, I guess.
Yeah.
And then 3-2.
Yeah, I keep the mid again.
What a whiff that 3-2 is. 24.
No, 12 numbers whip. 12 numbers missed, 24 hit.
Yep. This one's a lot closer as far as whether or not to keep the mid. In fact, it's
I think
basically
so.
tied.
I could believe it. Because you weaken your board a little more and you lose a couple % more free gammons probably. When he buries you with big double after big double. Well, it's going to be 10-5.
Yep, 10 away, 5 away. 6-3, 4-1.
I build. What's the right play there?
This likes hitting either way at the score.
I mean with the 4-1.
Yeah, with the 4-1 hitting. Either splitting or coming down. Coming down was slightly better.
That was my play coming down because I've got 5 guys on the midpoint. And because I'm losing the match, I really want to get a quick gammonish cube in by building my board or a prime.
Ooh, this hit seems a bit optimistic to me.
It seems to get the cube. Again, when in doubt, Victor's going to cube. That type of slash hit with a 1-point board to try to protect blots tends to create more problems than it solves. All those slash hits like that, like with Dorn's 4, it's just they get better and better the more points you have closed. I would have played 6-5. Ouch! That's a splendid joker. 4.9 point.
You ever run here from the mid? Or
I
from
leave
the
a guy
18?
behind.
Yeah, absolutely makes sense. And it's not even close. Just got to come down.
4.9 point is just that play is awful, in my opinion. Switching with no builders. How bad was that switch?
Pretty bad. Let's see.
All right, bring him down. Committed now. Committed as soon as you switch. Well, that worked out lovely. Run out. Bots have taught that you run out here. Yep, good.
Did he miss a recube in here somewhere?
He's playing on because of the score. He doesn't want to see an 8 cube come back.
Sure, makes sense.
Not when he's going to win a bunch of gammons. How bad was that double 4 switch? Or am I just totally wrong about it?
Oh, no, yeah, the double 4 switch was pretty bad. I have to get caught up here.
Like Whopper.
Edit. Yeah, it was like 200 or so.
200?
Yeah.
I can believe it seemed just way wrong. You don't have any builders. Though he got lucky and Victor danced forever. Bring the checker in. Playing 3-1 doesn't help you. You still have a lot of bad rolls. Transposed.
Which point do you clear here?
Against one checker, you clear the back. This is a tough one. You don't clear the 3. This is a tough one because you have a gammon if you don't get hit. That's probably right. What's right?
It's slightly clearing the 6 instead of the 5.
I can believe that. I should know this, but I didn't. Normally, if a gammon is closer, you're clearing the 6 because you can keep 5 points closed more often.
Looks like we're headed to 14-5, right?
Right.
Gonna be Crawford.
So that's Crawford needs 10. Which is about, what's that, about 4%?
Oh, it's your match equity table.
Let me think. Because that's 9-3. There's 9, 6. It's about 4%.
You're right. Your match equity table in XG says 4.07.
Okay, I'm close enough memory. I have more common things memorized to 1 decimal point, sometimes 2.
Are we hitting twice here just to stop the attack?
No, I'm making 2 points like that. That's my play. I make 2 good points.
That makes sense. It looks like hitting twice was slightly correct, but actually,
all right,
just on plus. It's a coin flip.
Okay, I can believe it.
So here
I make 2 good points. The ones inside my board.
Oh, I see. Just attack. Yeah, of course. Two one. Now, do you just anchor here? Is attacking too big?
Then you don't have much when the opponent rolls a 6. The opponent also runs away with a 5, and you're behind in the race. I hit and lift.
It's close.
Again, this score is half what we call half gammon save. Gammon cost here is probably, it's between 0.5 and 0.6. Whereas at gammon go, the gammon cost is 1. Whereas at money play, the gammon cost is 0.5. Shift and split. Maybe he hits loose because he doesn't care about the gammon, but I think White's on the defensive.
This is the right play according to XG. It's close
I can believe it because he doesn't care if he gets gammon, then he wants to win one. So you come in and hit, and now do you shift to the 6 point? I know I would.
Shift to the 6. Shift from 6 to 4.
Well, again, the problem is you can't win a gammon.
Right.
So I guess, yeah.
XG
I like the loose hit better. I like the loose hit better. What was right?
XG liked the loose hit.
Yeah, I like it better. My mind was stuck on shifting for some reason.
There's no shift available here, so do you just come down and prepare to attack? Or do you come out? Yeah, something like that.
I would anchor. I would anchor and bring down builders. You're anchoring just in case. You're also anchoring in case you roll double 5.
Oh, XG loves this play.
Of course, bring builders.
Yeah, of course.
This match is soon to be over unless Victor can enter and then hit quickly. Or hit in the bear off. Most likely Victor wins this by hitting in the bear off.
Could see some freaky...
it happens.
Freaky, Victor or Dorn not getting away. But that idea is about over now. 4-3 gets out. Double 1. He's got a chance to pick up a shot here. Slot and split. Okay,
Yep.
5-4. So it's going to be 6-1 or 6-2 here. Probably, I don't know if it matters. 6. I guess
it probably didn't matter much. I think he played it this way. I make it. Do you make it? I think so.
Leave the really awkward sequence somehow. It's tough to do.
Right. Versus putting your spares deep in your board and having a problem next turn.
So now you just kill the 6. Hope to bring this in normally.
Hope you don't roll 5-4.
Right. Oh, he makes the other play. They're probably all...
They're probably very close because there's some ugly plays.
It's not as
now
close.
He wishes he killed the 6, obviously.
Yeah. So 6-1. 6-2.
3-2. 6-1. I think I keep that spare in the 4 point.
4-3. It's very close, obviously.
Is that plus?
Yeah, but I'm gonna roll it out. Might as well. Oh, maybe not. They're moving too fast for me to wait for that.
Nice dice.
Just clear, right?
Then you have 6-3 and 5-3 bad, but you have to clear, or you're in double blot danger.
This is nice. Clean up the threes. Take a checker
5-3.
Yep.
5-3.
I assume you don't want to
Cover
take
that.
Off.
Reinforce that gap and make some 2 checkers off here is going to be wrong. Ouch! Oh. Poor Victor could not make a match out of this. Now you take 3 off. This is automatic to take 3 off. 1 extra shot for an extra checker. And a broken board. And against a broken board, the more checkers you can bear off, the more likely you are to win when you get hit. Because you got to get re-hit a couple times and dance a couple times.
All the way out, or... Okay. Yeah, if he comes in with a 5, you're in trouble anyway, right? So you're just
and there's no gammon, so you can
right.
leave it slotted.
You're just hoping to make it and have him fan.
He played it this way because double 5 covers, and so he wouldn't be embarrassed with a double double 3 would have covered if he can't. No, it wouldn't have. He would have been embarrassed with a double 3. I don't know. I think I maximize covers. It's tough. He wants outfield coverage when he gets hit and against a 6. Well, leave it one more time. Have 5s and 12s to cover.
Yep, that's what XG likes.
It's nice when you can't get gammoned. Now a 5 or a 12. There's the 5.
He's got a chance here.
He does. It's anybody's game. Was anybody's game.
Was. Well, hey.
Hey.
We've seen crazier things than this.
Victor's not dead because there's gaps. But Victor needs to show him a useful double. That's not useful enough.
Need a miss here to have some hope.
Need 2 misses. There's 1 miss.
That's
but
not...
you need 3 aces.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Rip 4 here. Oh.
2 aces, I mean.
Ooh. Come on, Victor. One time. Oh!
Here it is.
Do it! Well, good match. Obviously, Doran didn't have...
well played,
had
guys.
The better dice, but very well played.
Victor's under 3 as always. No doubt about that.
Yep. Absolutely.
You want to go over this or not?
I don't think so. I think they're going to start the speed gammon pretty quickly here. So,
all right. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Neil. We'll be back with the speed gammon finals in a bit.
You're running Candace's tournament in LA, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Catch me for another one of these then.
Okay. Yeah, I sure will. I
expect to be playing Rory's tournament in mid-December.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we definitely look forward to that. We'll get some commentary going. Candace, the LA tournament is on Grid Gammon with no clocks, so there'll be better commentary, but it'll be a little slower paced. So we'll see how that goes. I should be able to do 1 match. Yeah.
I didn't play this tournament because I was really, really sick a couple of weeks ago. I was just devastated with food poisoning.
Well, glad to hear you're better, and hope you're staying safe, of course, with COVID.
Yep. I don't go anywhere. I stay home like I'm supposed to.
Yep. Me too.
I wouldn't say I'm better, but I'm not like I was. All right. It's a pleasure, everybody. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you, Neil.
Good match, and congratulations on a Masters Championship, Dorn, or Super Jackpot, whatever they called it. Bye-bye.
Backgammon final. Great. Backgammon final of the Las Vegas Open. The 32-player field in the final is Victor Ashkenazi and Ergen Bayrak. Looks like Ergen has an early advantage, especially with this pair of double twos. Oh, nice counter by Victor. Obviously makes the anchor. Makes this basically an even game. Ergen's slight advantage as he's further advanced. 6-3 will just slot the 4-point. 6-4. I think you just make the 2-point here. You could run, but that doesn't seem right in an even race. Although he's going to make the better board, so possibly it's right, but I don't think so. I think I just make the 2-point. Oh, you could also cover from the mid, and that's what he does. That very well could be right, although I'm not sure if given that shot is right. Good number of hitting covers there. 5-1 is going to bring the 5 down, and I think you play 3-2, not 4-3. This is Backgammon, so it's a pretty fast pace, only 24 seconds of delay. Double twos is going to definitely make the 4-point. I see no reason to come out, actually. I think you want to stay on the anchor of the 20-point. So I think I'm just covering and going to the deuce. Maybe you bring 2 down. Although maybe it's right to come out, but I think if you hold the 5-point, then it's more awkward for your opponent. Maybe you just come out 2 all the way and you don't cover. I'm not sure. This is a very difficult double 2. I could see a lot of things being right and a lot of things being wrong. So this is definitely just going to make the 5-point. 6-4. You can bring 2 in, or you can leave a shot and make the point. That's what he chooses. Victor's probably right with that play. I would not bet against him. This is just going to slot the 2-point. Three, 2. This is just going to bring a checker in, no doubt. 5-3. Ooh, not a good roll. What's he going to do with this 5-3? Oh, he clears. I didn't even realize that. My bad. Double 5s, great roll. 20 pips. Just bring him to the 8-point. He's taking some time, but I don't know why. I don't know what else he could have been thinking. I guess maybe not make that point and bring 2 in, but this looked probably looked pretty clear. 5-1, that's unfortunate. I think you make the ace point here. Or maybe you just leave the 1 shot and bring the 5-1 in all the way. Don't break your board. He does make the ace point. 3-1 will make the 4-point for sure. 4-3. I'm not crashing my board another point, I don't think so. I think I'm just bringing 2 in here. 3-2 in and make the point, of course. You have the closed board, so if he rolls a 6, you get a shot. That's 17 numbers to win, and that's not a winner. So this 2-1, I think this is now double. It's definitely a double. Is this a take? Well, Victor's definitely doubling. Let's see if Ergen's going to take this. Oh, wow. Look at that play. That makes it harder. Well, I think Ergen's got a double. What is it? I'm sorry. I had the doubler wrong. So this is Ergen doubling Victor. Oh, 1 second. Victor's on top. Ergen made that split play. That's what happened. Now, Victor's doubling Ergen. Victor is white. Sorry about that. The Backgammon and that play I didn't expect, so I figured it was Victor that made that splitting that to 18-17. And he hits. There was a take, a hit and a cover. No, I'm sorry, no hit. Just bring it in. 6-3. Double 4s. Victor's going to go up 2-0. Sorry for the confusion, but that's what happens when you try and do commentary on Backgammon. It's not easy, folks. And I actually haven't done any commentary in a little bit of time because I've been busy running tournaments. I'm somewhat out of shape in terms of stream commentary. So as I said, Victor's going to take a 2-0 lead in this 9-point Backgammon match. Ergen did let me know that he was having some technical difficulties. So it's possible he could time out because of technical reasons, and we'd restart the match at some point. Hopefully his internet seems to be fine. That doesn't matter. This game is over. Once again, this is the final of the Las Vegas Open Speed Gammon tournament. I am the director of this tournament. Normally, Howard Markowitz runs the Las Vegas tournament, but since we went online and I've been doing a whole lot of online tournaments, this has been my show. It's been a great tournament. Congratulations to Eduardo Maciel, winner of the main event. He beat Jonah Sewell in the final. Congratulations to Marcy Kosser. She beat Michael Messick in the final in the intermediate division. The limited jackpot was won by Mark Danberg Wild, I believe, over Ronald Luero. We've had another Speed Gammon and Seniors events. We had 16 players last night for each. Had a lot of events this weekend, and we still have the after tournament that starts in just under 2 hours. 5-1, I guess this is going to make a 20-point anchor. 5-3 makes the point, of course. 6-3 makes the point. 5-2, I'd come down and slot the 4-point. Pretty clear. 6-4, he can either slot the 3 or make the 2. I think I slot the 3. Yeah, make them in order. 5-2 is kind of an ugly roll. I guess you bring the 5 down and make it. Yep. 6-2. I'm slotting and making the 4-point. Double 4s, 2 out and 2 down. Looks pretty clear. That's what he does. Double 2s. You're down in the race, so I wouldn't be coming out. So I'm going to make the 2-point and go to the 4 maybe, or maybe go to the 3-1. I'm not moving my mid checkers, and I'm not moving my checkers on the 20. So I'm making the 2. He brings those 2 down. I don't think I would have done that. Really wishes he hadn't have done it now, because it's about to be double pass. Maybe Victor was right to bring those checkers down, but I didn't like it. It's hard to question a guy that plays near 2.5 on a or better on a very regular basis. So I wouldn't do it very often. That's a good pair of double 6s. Very useful on the first roll, of course. Makes the 5-point with the 6-1. 6-1, not very flexible roll. He'll just put 2 checkers on the 7. 5-1. He really wanted to anchor there, wasn't able to. So I'm not moving that checker. I'm coming down and going to. Oh, I would not have come out there. I would have just brought the 5 down. You want an anchor. 5-3. You're losing the race, so I'm staying back. That's why I wouldn't have come out, because you want an anchor. That way you have a nice holding game and you just sit in the pocket for a long time. Double 5s is more than a decent roll. I'm just running 2 checkers, coming down with 1 and making the ace. I'm not even touching that checker on the 3-point. I suspect that's what Victor's going to do. Yep, that's exactly what he does. 6-4. You can. Can you take this if you can't take this if you come out, so you can't come out. So what else are you doing? You can make the 2-point, and then when you're doubled, are you taking? There's also this play, and now is he taking? This is a really difficult cube to take. He just has so much flexibility. 6-5. He'll kill a checker to the ace point, I assume. Four, 2. Do you have to come out now? I still think if you made the play, you're trying to win. I agree with this. This is just going to go to the 2-point, I assume, without hitting. 6-3. Once again, I guess I'm just keeping the same plan. Slot in the 2 and making the 3. Make Victor work for this. You're just way too far down in the race to just come out. It's like giving up. Oh, he does. Double ones. Play one, make the 7 and go to the 5. That's an option. I would have done the other. 6-5. Bring 2 down from the mid, or he slots 2 points instead. I would have just brought 2 down from the mid. This could be right. Oh, look at that. Double sixes right back in the race. He's down 2 pips after the roll. 4-1. Now he leads in the match. Wow, look at that. He leads by 4 pips. So we basically have an even game, but with Victor having 3 checkers on the ace, he's actually trailing. So with this, you definitely come in the 6 to the 4. He brings him in the 5 and 4. Could have been right to go to the deuce, but I think I would have done this as well. Wow, 6-5, another big roll. And Victor rolled 2-1. So it's a 6-point. Wow. And Ergen just reships without even thinking about it. Without even thinking about it, he reshipped. And Victor passes. Well, I guess I would have definitely thought about it. But it's probably right to ship the cube there. 6-5 run, 6-5. This will make the bar point, 2-1. I'm slotting and bringing the 1 down, 2 down. 3-2. Yep, love it. 5-2. Bring 2 down, make the 10 point, 11 point, I mean. Victor will make the 5 point here for sure. 6-5 run, and Ergen's getting into a racing position. He wants to play less strategic games, Victor. Victor is no doubt one of the very best players in the world. So this is exactly what Ergen wants to do. Be ahead in the race, racing, and letting Victor play a holding game. It's a very simple game for Ergen. 4-2, I just make the 4 point. Maybe he's right to come in from the 11, but I like the 4 point here. It seemed clear. 6-5. That's one reason why you could have cleared the 11 point here with that 6-5 if you had come in. But maybe this is right. 3-2. What's right here? Don't think I would have taken 2 checkers off the 4 point. I don't think you're that far ahead in the race. Well, this is going to play great. Just bring 2 checkers down all the way. He'll be up 8 pips with Victor on roll. He needs to put checkers on the 4 point when he's coming in, though. Absolutely, you're winning the race. Now you're up by 4 on roll and leading 3-2. Still a non-cube. 6-4 will clear the 9 point. Double 5s gets Victor right back in the match. Right back in the game, I mean. Gives him a 6 pip lead. Double 4s will bring 3 checkers in. So 10 pip. Now it's 5 pips. Ergen should be thinking about cubing, but I'm pretty sure this is a 1 pip short of a double. Oh, he leads, and what does Victor just snatches it up and says, "Nom nom nom, I'll take that." 5-2. Victor takes the 5-2 off, no question about it. 4-3 takes 2 checkers off. 5-4 for Victor. He's catching up. It's only a 2 pip lead now. Taking checkers off the 4 point. Now it's stripped 4 point. That's not good. Now it's an even race. Ergen, there's the 4. Goes to the ace point. 5-2. 2 off for Victor. Ergen still looks good. Oh, that looks really good now. Ergen's going to win 2 points, especially after that roll. And that will ice it. So Ergen takes a 5-2 lead. This is Victor's second consecutive final. He was in the final of the Super Jackpot, and now the final of Speed Gammon. He went, Dorn Bishop took him down in the final of the Speed Gammon. Final of the Super Jackpot. Congratulations to Dorn Bishop. Dorn played a very respectable PRs. I can't remember if it was in the 4s or 5s, very, very respectable. And Victor played a 254, at least according to the Galaxy PR. So Victor played his just phenomenal brand of backgammon once again. It's amazing how good this guy is. But he lost that match and he's trailing in this one, though he's still fighting. It's now 4 away, 7 away, with Ergen leading. Victor goes on the attack, gets hit back. 6-4 will come in with the 4. I think he just needs to slot the 4 point. Maybe coming out is right. Duplicates the 3. Ergen's thinking about, Ergen sends the cube. I don't think I like this cube. Up 5-2. Oh, it is a 4-away cube, so maybe that was a good cube. Does not get a good roll, doesn't hit, and doesn't make the advanced anchor. So this is just going to run the checker from the bar all the way. He does not want to leave that checker there and get hit. Double twos is a great roll for Victor. This will make the 4 point, bring one in and go to the mid, of course. 4-2 is not good. He really wanted to bring a checker down or put a checker on the 5 point, and he can't. He just has to go to the 2 point. This will make the 9. Not part of that prime. 5-2. What does he got to do? Is he supposed to take this 5 out, or does he just bring a checker in? Wow, I think you're supposed to come out with this. This is ugly, but I think it's right. You definitely wouldn't. Happy you came out now with him rolling this 3-1. Of course, this is the right play. 5-4 will make the 2 point. Victor is this could 6-1. Oh, terrible roll for Victor. I guess he should make the bar and hit. That's what he does. Oh, 4-1 is a great roll for Ergen. Hits on the 20. 5-1 comes in with the 1, remakes the mid. That's actually a decent roll for not hitting. 5-4 runs around, gets nearly safe. Only 6s, 7s, and 10s. 2-1, he'll slot the 5 point, I'm pretty sure. 5-3 will get safe. 2 checkers on the 8 point. 3-2 makes the 5 point, and what does he? How does he do it? I think he just makes the 5 and puts an extra checker on the bar. Yep. Double 4s, 3 down and 1 into the 5 point. That's a great roll. Clears the mid. Double 4s will make the 3 point. Yep. Bring one in. Get flexible. 3-1. He can clear the 9. I'm not sure if that's right, though. Maybe you just go to the 2 point. That way you can potentially point on the ace. That's what he does. I'm not sure. Maybe he should have cleared. 6-3. This is going to, no, it can, it'll just bring 2 in from the 8. 5-4. I don't think he's supposed to break the bar point. Maybe he's supposed to, this was me. And this is what I like, why he put it on the 2 point, so we could potentially point on him. 4-2 comes in, slot the 2 point as well. 5-3 clears the 8. He's got that 9 point to clear now. 2-1. This should make 2, come in with the 2 and make the ace. 5-2 leaves the shot, but it's only a 3 shot. No, it's a 3 plus 4-1. I'm sorry, it's a 5 plus 4-1. And he misses. 4-3. Now Ergen just needs to bear off and end this game. Has a very, very, very small chance for a Gammon to end the match, but that's likely not to happen. Actually, I would have played that safely, and actually, maybe this is right. 4-1. Do you clear? I think you clear. I could be wrong. You could take 1 checker off. But I think clearing is right. You really just want to bring this home. There's just not enough Gammons to win. I think that's right. 4-2. Take a checker off. Double 6s. And very much looks like Ergen's going to win 2 points, but Victor can win with a set. Or 2 sets. Yeah, I'd probably take 2 sets here. Oh, and there's Ergen. Ergen takes a 7-2 lead. Once again, 9 point match, so they're 2 away, 7 away. This match is just not even 20 minutes old, and they're already 9 points into the match, 7-2. Very fast pace. It is speed gammon, folks. 5-2, 5-1 split, 5-2 split, 5-2. I like the kill. Double 4s. Ergen just rolls another great roll. Oh, he makes the 2 point. I would have considered making the 4 point instead. Victor gets to make that 4 point anchor. Ergen has a 5-3. I would slot the 5 point here. You can also run. I like this play. I like the 3 point. I'm sorry. I would have preferred the slot. Now I'm definitely slotting. the 5. No, now I'm running. Now I'm running. Absolutely. I agree. 3-2 is a pick and pass. What a great roll. That makes the 8. Ace point. 4-3. Just come on out. Victor makes the 5 point, essentially pointing on him. Although it's not exactly pointing. It's picking, hitting, and also making a point. Now Victor's got to send the cube, and Ergen should pass this quickly. 4-1. Yep. Double 5. Victor will kill. Well, not kill, but make 2 points inside. 3-1. Now he's going to double. And I assume Ergen's going to pass this. Oh, he took. He took. I wonder if that was a misclick. Wow. Too many gammons, I think, at this score to take that cube. 6-2. Wow, what a bet. I think you just slopped the 5 point. I think this is just too inflexible. You can't do this. You just got to leave. 4-3 will make the 7, maybe? What does Victor think here? He could make the 10. Yep, he makes the 7. Oh, look at that. I shook a cookie. It's a term I came up with a long time ago. It's when you break a cookie loose and have another block exposed. 4-2 is a great roll. Well, it's a good roll because it makes the advanced anchor, but the 4 is no good. I think you have to make the advanced anchor and bring the 4 down. Oh, wow, he attacks. Interesting. Don't know if I would have done that. 5-6. Now Ergen's in deep trouble. That's a double 6. That's going to hit on the deuce. Oh, I guess he's going to bring 3 checkers down. That's all he had. 6-2. Ergen comes in. Double ones will hit. Come in, hit, and switch. Big gammons here for Victor. His opponent will have 3 on the bar. Or maybe he doesn't hit the third checker. Maybe he plays 7-6 after switching. Because he only needs 1. Yes. Good play, Victor. You saw it. I didn't see it right first. 5-3. 5 comes out. 3 hits, of course. Double 3's a killer. Huge roll. Ergen. What does he do with this? Obviously, those are the 2. Okay, so the last one he decided to bring down. He could have made the 5 point. Maybe this is right. 3-1 now. Bring the 3 down and slotted the 1. 2-1 will bring 2 checkers in, I think. What a change of events. Double 3's. Now he definitely is making the 5 point. And I think you just have to bring 2 down. This is kind of an ugly roll. 2 down and 2 in. Yep. Oh, double 3. That's terrible. Wow. Look at this does. Unbelievable. Had to crash his board. That's. But he was rather fortunate with the previous set, the earlier set of 3s that came in and made that point. Double 4s is a very good roll. I would bring 2 out and 2 down. Oh, he actually could have hit and made the 6 point, but that would have been rather risky with all those blots. 3-1, 4-1. I think he's just supposed to slot the 5 point here. He could send a checker to the ace, but I don't think that's right. It's essentially killing a checker because once you make it, you'll have a dead checker. I agree with this play. Good play. 5-4. Does he leave a shot or not? He's definitely going to the ace with one of those checkers, either the 5 or the 4. And then he's either going to the mid or coming across. I'm not sure which is right. I think I want to be a little more flexible, so I think I'm giving him a 4 shot here. 4-1, 4-5 would be brutal as a hit and cover, but I still think it's right. Victor says I'm playing flexible. 2-1. Does he make the 5 point or does he make the ace? Maybe it's right, better to make the ace there because you're favored to make the 5 on the next roll. 6-1. Got to leave a shot, so you might as well come down with the 6. And I guess you keep 5s duplicated. Come in with the 1. Victor should leave an extra shot. I believe it's an extra shot. Maybe it's not even. 6-5. Yeah, this is my play. 5-4. He's got to hit and just keep it going. Or he decides to do this. This is fine. Does Victor come in with the 4? I don't think he hits here. I think he comes in with the 4. And brings the 1 in. He can roll if he comes in. If he hits, he can roll something bad and potentially crack. I think this is right. Double fives misses, but it takes outfield control. What does he do here? This is interesting. Can he run off his anchor and just make 2 checkers all the way to the mid? I'm sorry, to the 12 point. Sorry. I actually don't see another play. Oh, he puts a check. I would not have done that, and he gets hit because of it. Double ones. 5-2, not a particularly good roll, but does get safe. No shots this roll. 6-5 fans. 3-2 makes the 3 point, I think. He can also make the 4. No, I think he could have made the 4 point and had 3 members that made the next point. Maybe this is right. Like I said, I'm not going to question Victor very often. 3-2. Take a checker off the 5. Yep. Victor would love a gammon here. Just taking 2 checkers off the 6, though. That doesn't help. Could take a checker off and play 5-2, but I don't think he's clearing the 5 point. I think he's preparing to clear the 6. I agree. Double threes, that will take at least 2 checkers off. Does he get greedy and go for the gammon and take 4 off? He says, no, I'm not getting greedy. I'm just going to take 2, and hopefully maybe I can still win 4. Double fives will help you win 4 in this position. Double fours will help Ergen. So this will bring 2 checkers. Yep. 6-1. Ergen's clearly a favorite to save the game. Oh, not a big favorite. This is 2 in. 5-4. Ergen 4-1 is a big favorite to save the game. And now everything saves as long as Victor doesn't roll double 2s or better. If he plays a 4-1 down. Oh, double 2s. And we're at 2-way, basically DMP. Victor gets the gammon. 3-2 split for Victor. What's Ergen doing here? He just sends the cube. That's actually a bad PR play. Let Victor double if he wants. 6-3 makes the 5 point. Oh, he goes for the advanced anchor instead. Maybe I'm mistaken. I would have just made the 5 point. Ergen should make 2 points inside, I'm pretty sure. Or it makes a 5 point and comes down. 2-1's a very inflexible roll for Victor. Wonder if he played that too fast, or maybe he would, like I said, maybe he was right. 6-4 runs, double ones is a fantastic roll. Makes the 7 and 5. 2-1 is a very good roll. It's safe to checker and comes up. 6-1 does not hit. Just come on in. Or no, 7 and 5. 6-1 run, of course. Oh, Victor hits the 2. He needed that. Ergen would have been the favorite. Instead, Victor's a big favorite. 3-2. You got to come in at on the 22, and yep. Double ones. I think you make the point. Double threes. Wow, what do you do here? Oh, I think you bring 1 down. I didn't have enough time to look at it. 5-3. I'm hitting with the 5 for sure and bring the 3 down here. Oh, 3-6 hits. Does he come out or does he? 2-1 hits it back. Victor's a big favorite now. 4-1. That's what Victor wants is a 4-1. Makes the prime and says goodnight, basically. 2-1. What does he do here? 6-5. I think comes out with the 6 and makes it with the 5. Just such little time. That's what he does. 6-5. I think wow. Yeah, run the back checker all the way. That's what he does. A 6-5 brings it in. Victor's trying to make the prime. 6-5 puts checker is a lot of 6-5, 6-5. Ergen needs a 2 to get out, a 2-6 to get out of there, or is he in big trouble? That's not the 8 he wanted. That's going to leave another shot, or he has to break the 6 point. Double 6s will make 2 points inside. Ergen needs a 3, or this is going to be Victor's match. There's the 3. The 6 will come in, I believe. He has to leave him 3s and 1s. I think you should play with just 1 blot. He could come out with the 6 as well. That would give 3s and 1s and 9s. And that's a 10. So what does he do here? Does he leave him a 1 shot or does he no shots? He's up 24 pips, so it should be no shots. So he's going to break his 6 point likely. Oh, no. I'm probably play 6-1. Sorry, I misspoke. 6-4 will just bring one checker all the, is it 2 checkers down? Do you leave him a shot? Do you not leave him a shot? Oh, double ones. Victor didn't want that. He didn't want to see a 1. 5-2. Brings 2 down. That seems right. I actually have no idea. 6-1. Come into the 4 point and get closer. He came in the 5 point. I think he was supposed to put one on the 4. Victor's rolling small and he's catching up. He's probably likely Ergen will be the first one off, though he trails by about 10 pips. 3-1. That's a terrible number. 5-3. Victor takes the 5 off. 3 in. 6-1. Ergen takes 2 off. Victor's a pretty big favorite here. He's got a 12 pip lead with Ergen on roll. Ergen only rolls a 4, and Victor rolls double 5s, and that should do it. Victor comes from behind and takes it down. The Speed Gammon King, Victor Ashkenazi. Though it's not over, maybe I shouldn't have said all that before the match ended, but that double 5 sure felt like it ended it. That double 1 feels like it too. Congratulations, Ergen. Fantastic match, making it all the way to the finals of Speed Gammon. Congratulations, Victor, winner of the Speed Gammon tournament. What's Ergen doing? Oh, what are they doing? Bear these checkers off. Quit trying to prove me wrong. Just take checkers off, guys. Come on. 5-4. 6-1. And there it is. Victor Ashkenazi, winner of the Speed Gammon tournament. I'd like to thank Ben Friesen for helping me out running the stream this weekend. This is the last stream match this weekend. If you're interested in playing in the, if you see right behind me, the Autumn Adventure Tournament Series, this Chicago Open, that continues tomorrow, actually. This week, we are playing Monday and Tuesday instead of Tuesday and Wednesday. This week, only because of Thanksgiving being on Thursday, I didn't want to play Wednesday night. So the Autumn Adventure Series, if you're watching, is playing Monday and Tuesday this week. Once again, Ergen played a very nice PR. Victor's opponent played a great PR, and Victor just crushed him in PR, though. 218. Amazing how he can play that good playing Speed Gammon. Fantastic job. Once again, Victor Ashkenazi, champion of Speed Gammon. Congratulations, Victor. And once again, very nice job, Ergen. I'd like to thank once again Ben Friesen for all his help with the stream. It's been a fantastic week of tournament play. We still have one tournament tonight. About an hour and a half from now, we'll start the Las Vegas Open after tournament. It is currently sold out with 16 players. If I have someone drop, I'll have another spot or two. I was going to try and send it to 32, but we don't have anywhere near that number of players. So we're going to keep it closed at 16. We had 32 players in the Speed Gammon tournament. We had 32 players in the seniors event. I believe that was won by Mark Emmerich. Could be wrong. I apologize if I'm mistaken on that one. What other events? Actually, I have the results right here. Let's see here. Let's go through the winners this weekend. Give me just a second. Who did I say? This first seniors tournament was won by, Sam Mizutani from Japan. I apologize, Sam. You are correct. I'm mistaken. Maybe Mark won the Saturday night seniors. Let's take a look at that, see if I'm correct. Yes, that's what I'm right. Sam, so we had on Wednesday night, after the Jeremy Begay lecture, we had two 32-player seniors and Speed Gammon events. Then on Saturday night, we had a 16-player Speed Gammon and a 16-player seniors. And that's the seniors that Mark Emmerich won. And that Speed Gammon event was won by Ryan Rebello from Montreal. His dad actually won the consolation of the main event, beating Steve Sachs in the final. Congratulations to both of them for fantastic performances. Once again, in the intermediate final, it was Marcy Koster over Michael Messick. In the championship final, it was Eduardo Mesiel taking down Jonah Sewell in the final. In the consolation championship division, once again, Thomas Rebello beat Steve Sachs. In the intermediate consolation final, it was Thomas Christner over Howard Linneman. And then in our last chances this today, let's see who won the last chance. I'm blanking on it right now, so let me pull it up. Pulling up the brackets. And of course, challenge is being slow today. Last chance was won by Bob Stringer for the open division. Congratulations, Bob. He beat Gus Contos in the final. And finally, in the intermediate division last chance, we have Mark Malig winning the intermediate last chance over Larry Brown. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you to all the people that helped me. Thank you to all the participants. We've had 85 players in the main event, 55 in the open, 30 in the consolation, and we've had a total of 102 players, so 17 other players playing in just side events. So thank you to everyone. It's been a fantastic weekend. I'm going to sign off. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Take care, folks. Oh, before I go, I should say, in 2 weeks is the California State Championship. That tournament is organized and run by Patrick Gibson, Candice Maron, and Ben Friesen. Please look to the USBGF calendar page to sign up for that event. And then 2 weeks later, 4 weeks from now, the last tournament of the year, it's going to be the Chicago Classic. And I know it currently says Chicago Open, but I run the Chicago Open in May. I'm going to call this one the Chicago Classic. It'll be the last event of the year. We're going to run a more Swiss event. I've published nothing about it yet, but I will tell you this. It'll be a more Swiss event with the entire thing being played on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Actually, it might be just Saturday and Sunday. I still have to work out the schedule. But we're going to reduce the match length a little bit and play the entire Swiss event either Saturday and Sunday or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're not going to do the one match per day thing. We'll also have a jackpot, a super jackpot, a limited jackpot, seniors, and speed gammon, just like this tournament had. Should be a fantastic time. Once again, thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to all the players for participating. And Ben, thank you for being my support. Ben Friesen is the ABT online tournament director and does a fantastic job putting this whole thing together. Thanks to him. Also, thank you to Patrick Gibson and his team for recording all these results on the USBGF page and putting them in the database to create the points series that we have for the ABT online. Currently leading that point series is Art Benjamin with just 2 tournaments left. Not far behind him is Brian Lonergan. So I wish the 2 of them the best of luck. For the last time, I'm going to say goodnight, folks. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Take care.